Hello and greetings from Ball State University. My name is John Mann. I'm the director of Ball State University's International Student Recruitment and Admissions Department, and I'm here with my two colleagues, which I'll have introduce themselves.
Hello, everyone. I'm Joshua Burton, and I'm the International Admissions Technical Consultant Coordinator here at Ball State University.
Hi, everyone. I'm Susan Eldridge. I'm the International Recruitment Assistant.
And we would like to welcome you to the first in a series of webinars that we'll be hosting about Ball State University. We thank you for your time. Today we'd like to provide you with a broad overview of Ball State, who we are, what we have to offer for you. We will be conducting a presentation for roughly about 30 minutes, and then we would like to open up the floor to you. You have the ability to send us questions during the presentation, and after we finished with our portion, we would like to address those questions for you. So again, today we'll be speaking broadly about Ball State University, the community, some of the programs that we have here. Our second webinar will focus on the admission process, so how you can apply to become a student at the university, what the procedures are, the documents that we would kindly ask you to send for us. And our third webinar series will be conducted by a panel of current Ball State International students who will speak to you about their international student experience at the university, and you'll have the opportunity to ask them questions directly about their experiences here at the university. I'd like to begin by just speaking broadly about the university. We are located in the Midwest. We are a state institution. We're in a mid-sized city about 1 hour northeast of Indianapolis, Indiana, which is the capital of Indiana. It has about 1.5 million people. Our campus itself, very beautiful green space, and it's home to about 20,000 undergraduate and graduate students from across the country and from across the world. Ball State, our motto is redefining education. We are hosting top-notch, cutting-edge, revolutionary programs at the university. We combine extraordinary people, excellent ideas, and extraordinary resources. So how are we redefining education? Well, we're providing relevant, immersive learning experiences that engage high-caliber, top-notch students, such as yourself, in intense interdisciplinary projects both in and out of the classroom.
Our faculty here believe in a collaborative experience for the students. So in class, you will not just be getting lectured to, but you'll be working with the faculty on a daily basis on projects. We are very interested in encouraging innovation and creativity in our education. We don't want you to just sit here and listen. We want you to take part in your education.
Exactly. So what we're looking for here is a combination of tradition and innovation. So we do offer classroom-based courses taught by top-notch faculty members, specialists in their field, but we also combine this tradition with innovation, multimedia, cutting-edge teaching methodology. One of the highlights that you'll find at the university and that all of our students enjoy is the fact that we are a completely wireless campus. What does this mean? It means that wherever you're at the university, inside or outside, in a residence hall, in a classroom, in a hallway, in the library, in the gymnasium, in a parking lot, you have access to our wireless internet network. As a matter of fact, we were named the nation's #1 wireless campus in an Intel Corporation survey. So wherever you're at, you're connected. So anytime our international students want to speak to their family through Skype, through Viber, they have the ability.
Okay. Along with the wireless network that you'll find throughout the university, you will also see that we have computer labs located in most every single building, and those computer labs are equipped with any kind of technology that you're going to need for your program. We believe in giving our students access to the programs that they'll be using in their careers, and along with providing the equipment, we want to make sure that you have the support you need to understand how to use that equipment. So we make sure that the computer labs are staffed with professionals that will be able to show you how to use the equipment and help you further your education. And if you find that the computer labs aren't the best option for you and you need to be on the go, you are able to check out computer equipment from our library for free as a student.
We'd also like to highlight that we currently work with Intel, Microsoft, and other technology companies on testing new technology. Ball State faculty members were asked to participate in a Google Glass testing here at the university a few years ago and generated a lot of excitement. So, a little bit about our student population. Again, we mentioned that we currently have about 2,000 undergraduate and graduate students. We are a medium-sized state university, so we're large enough to offer top-notch programs, but yet we're small enough. Our classroom sizes are small enough that our faculty members, you're allowed more personal interaction with our faculty members. The result, students emerge from Ball State exhilarated, self-assured, and well prepared to meet the changing needs of a dynamic future.
Okay, and as you can see, being a moderate-sized university, that we have a very great campus that you'll be able to experience while here as a student. We are an old university. We were founded in 1918, and you'll see that we have a historic core on the north side of campus that features older buildings, more European-style buildings, and then you'll find a newer part of our university where we have our modern structures. Both sides of campus have great cores called quads that tend to be meeting places that you'll get to take advantage of different programs that they offer in those quads. And again, as we said earlier, we're a Midwestern located university, and so by coming to Ball State, you'll get to experience 4 distinct seasons. We have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. With that, you'll get to experience a wide range of temperatures. As you can see, we get down to negative 20 degrees Celsius in the winter, and we can get up to 40 degrees Celsius in the summer. So you will need to prepare for all types of weather if you come to Ball State.
Thank you, Joshua. And please let me correct the record. We host 20,000 students at our university, not 2,000. I apologize for the confusion. So where exactly are we located in the United States? Please have a look at the graphic that you can see. Again, we are in the Midwest. It's a Midwestern, mid-sized city of Muncie, Indiana. The population is about 67,000 people. So people from the Midwest are traditionally known and noted as being friendly, open, honest, and hardworking people, and we're noted for our typical American lifestyle. However, if you do like the metropolitan, the big city experience, we are very close. Again, we mentioned earlier that we're about an hour away from Indianapolis, the state capital, and we are about 4 hours away from the wonderful, beautiful city of Chicago, the 3rd largest city in the United States. So several of our students will take weekend trips and excursions to both Indianapolis and Chicago. Our campus is incredibly beautiful. It's lined with trees. There's a lot of greenery, a lot of outdoor spaces for recreation and for studying. And again, just to highlight that we do have a wireless network all across the campus, so we'll find many of our students chatting on Skype or Viber, sitting in the shade underneath a tree. So I'd like to talk now about some of our rankings and distinctions. What makes us special? We have been noted as one of America's most innovative universities by U.S. News and World Report. We're also noteworthy for being as one of America's best college values. I'll speak briefly about the cost of living in Muncie, Indiana, and the Midwest in general. You'll find the cost of living, which would mean housing, food, entertainment, utilities, bills. You'll find that they're much more affordable in the Midwest area of the United States as opposed to the East Coast and the West Coast. So you get more value for attending Ball State in the Midwest. And speaking of Midwest, the Princeton Review stated that Ball State is one of the best universities in the Midwest for 4 years. And we're also noted by, again, US News and World Report, a very prominent publication, as among America's best first-year programs for new freshmen. And we hope that, that you will be able to experience this.
Okay, just a few more rankings that we have for you. You can see that we are ranked among the top 45 journalism programs in the country by 2007 by the Editor and Publisher, which is the oldest publication covering the newspaper industry in the U.S. And you will also see that for almost a decade now, U.S. News and World Report again has ranked our Ball State undergraduate entrepreneurship program among the top 10 in the United States. And then again, one of our GEM programs at Ball State is our architecture college. All the programs in there are outstanding, and you can see that our landscape architecture department has been ranked the 4th best undergraduate and the 5th best graduate program in the U.S. by Design Intelligence in America's Best Architecture and Design Schools. The educational leadership department ranked 11th in the United States for top leadership development program by Leadership Excellence magazine for 3 consecutive years. Okay, and then this is, again, another great college here at Ball State is the College of Music. And you can see that it has been recognized by Into magazine as the best music school, placing our School of Music among the elite U.S. institutions such as Juilliard, Oberlin, and Boston Conservatory. Broadcasting has been recognized among the top 8 programs in the United States by communication and media author Leonard Vogel. And before we move on to this slide, if you're interested in looking at any more of our rankings, go to our Ball State website, bsu.edu, and search for rankings, or bsu.edu/rankings, and you can look at even more relevant rankings.
And again, I'd like to emphasize not only is our website a very valuable resource, but also we would like to encourage you to look at the material that we have in our booth that's available in College Week Live. You'll find ample resources, information about our programs, what we have to offer, scholarship opportunities. So we do hope that you take advantage of the resource at College Week Live. So now let's address academics at the university. So really one of the strongest highlights of our university. So we provide academic opportunities of a large university, but we have manageable class sizes. So these smaller class sizes, they facilitate more interaction with professors who teach your classes. So the majority, by far the majority of our classes are taught by professors instead of teaching assistants, which is a great benefit for our students. We also like to highlight the concept of immersive learning, and that is combining experience that you would receive in the classroom with real-world experience in the private sector. We'll speak a little bit more about that soon. So again, immersive learning, we're focusing on progressiveness of education and a commitment to involving students in project-based learning. And the goal here is to give you some professional experience so that's directly related to your future work, your future career. So to get you involved in a career while you're still a student, while you're still in college. It also helps students to know if they really want to pursue a career in their field. So it's very common at the university if a student comes here and they might want to study in one particular program, but they find out it might not be for them. While you're here, you do have the ability to change your majors. We have people that change from computer science to photography. It's really your choice. So again, the focus here, it's a combination of tradition and innovation. We're not just focusing on lectures at Ball State. We want you to have hands-on real life experience, surrounded by your major area of study, to get life experience, to take more away from your educational time, your educational experience here at Ball State, and learning that everything is connected. So what you learn in the classroom is directly applicable to your future career.
Okay, and as you can see, we have a large selection of majors or areas of study for you to look at. We have over 180 bachelor's, associate, and pre-professional programs. So we should be able to offer something that you're interested in. And you can see we also have a large selection of master's and doctoral programs. But again, from anything from nursing, undergraduate study in nursing, music, art, we have a large selection. I recommend that you take a look at everything we have to offer.
I'd also like to highlight our Intensive English Institute here at the university. So many of our international students, they come to study at the university without the English skills to really jump into their academic program. So we do offer our students a conditional admission, which will allow you to be admitted to the university, but to study for a period in our Intensive English Institute before beginning your bachelor's degree here with us. Some more information about our Intensive English Institute. Well, we offer beginning, intermediate, and advanced English classes for students. We have been teaching English to non-native speakers for more than 25 years. Using an innovative, project-based curriculum. So the idea is not only to build your English skills, to get you ready and prepared for your academic program, but also to get you familiar with the university, with library resources, with campus resources. It's a period for you to become acculturated to the university. The instructors are world-class teachers who all have a master's degree in teaching English as a second language or a PhD. Again, we want to focus on an immersion experience in American culture. You'll have the opportunity, for students that do attend the Intensive English Institute, you'll have the opportunity to interact and communicate with Ball State students and prepare to take the TOEFL exam, the GRE exam, and the GMAT. So if you're thinking about graduate school and you're thinking about graduate school at Ball State, we can help you prepare. For our Intensive English Institute, if you're interested in applying to the university and attending the Intensive English Institute, we have several admission dates. So we are not restricted to welcoming students simply in August or in January. No, we offer admission start dates in August, in October, in January, March, and May. So that allows you the flexibility and the ease to come to the United States, to come to Ball State and begin your study. It is an intensive program. Each program requires 20 to 25 hours per week for approximately 7 weeks. And again, just as our class sizes across the university are small and manageable, you'll find that in the Intensive English Institute as well. Classes, you could be in a class with as little as 5 to 6 students, and usually the largest class size you would see would be about 15 people. So you get that personal attention.
Okay, and we've spoke a little bit earlier about our campus, but there's about how great our campus is, and with that you will find at Ball State a very vibrant campus life. We have over 300 student organizations that you can be involved in, and we have a lot of campus activities that are happening every day. So you can stay as busy as you would like, being involved with about any kind of interest that you would like. Again, we are just the right size as a university. We are a big enough university to give you the opportunities to learn and grow as a student, but we're not so big that you're going to be lost and just be another person in the crowd. You are an individual and you're a very important member of the community at Ball State. Okay, as I said, we have over 300 student organizations. We have 3 theaters, one being Emmons Auditorium, which offers great events that usually are free or at a discounted rate to students. But along with that, the Ball State Theater program manages 3 theaters that offer shows for students to go to and students to take part in. And then along with that, we have an outstanding athletic program. And even if you're not on an athletic team at Ball State, there's lots of other opportunities for you to be involved with intramural activities. So it's not an official team, but students get together. We have an outstanding football and basketball program with great events held throughout the year for you to come and see.
One of the highlight programs that we offer for students is a program called Late Night. It's a very popular program. It takes place on every Saturday night. The programs are designed by Ball State students. Each week has a different theme, and each event offers free food, entertainment, arts and crafts, bowling, billiards, movies, dancing, and other activities. These are usually located in our University Student Center, a wonderful facility that has anything from a bowling alley to a billiard hall to a barber shop to a hotel. It's one of the most popular locations for our international students. This late night program culminates with an amazing carnival. It's held in the spring, and it's a very, very large event that has rides and games and music and even fireworks. And last year there were nearly 7,000 people from the university and the Muncie community that attended. We also have a movie night offered every Friday in one of our large theaters. So you'll be able to see, if you decide to come to Ball State, you'll be able to attend a movie any Friday of your choice. So a little bit about our campus culture, and we can't highlight the fact that we are a top-notch state institution, but along with that, we're quite manageable. So more than 90% of our classes are taught by professors, not teaching assistants. So it really gives our students unparalleled interaction and access to professors who are experts in their field. And our faculty members, we've seen, enjoy the interaction, thrive on the interaction with international students. They enjoy collaborating with our students. They're interested in you and where you're from, your culture, and faculty members hold office hours. They're available for face-to-face appointments, and they're very approachable. So currently we support, we have welcomed more than 1,000 international students that come from all over the globe, representing about 86 countries, and programs that support our international students are a top priority. We pride ourselves in the service that we provide to our international students.
Okay. And with that being said, once you would arrive on campus, you would be meeting all of us in person. The Rinker Center for International Programs is your home away from home while you're here at Ball State. We have staff to assist you with any questions that you have regarding admission, changing your major if once you're here if you would like to, immigration and visa issues that you may have. Basically, you just come in anytime and make an appointment with us, and there'll be someone on our staff that will help you with any question. Like I said, we're here to help you succeed. Okay, and I know that everyone always wonders about this question about what kind of scholarship opportunities may we have at Ball State for you. Well, right now, if you go to College Week Live through the Ball State page, you can see a list of the scholarships that we have available. Currently, there are around 44 scholarships that are open to international students, but I recommend that you check back over the next few weeks as we're going to be continuing to add more that we're listing for you. And we have a large range of awards. You can get a scholarship for 1 semester for $200, up to scholarships that will last for your entire 4-year career here that will cover up to in-state tuition, basically $10,000 or more every year that will be awarded to you. So again, I say check out the College Week Live listing. You'll find links to the scholarships, so feel free to look there.
And at any time, as you're investigating Ball State, you're looking at our programs, you're looking at scholarship opportunities, please contact us. You can find us available every Monday through Friday on the Always On chat through College Week Live. You can always send us an email with specific questions if you like. We are here to help and assist you. So any questions that you have, please, no question is too small, no question is too large. Let us know how we can help you. Let's shift the focus to housing at the university. So you come to Ball State, where will you stay? Where will you live? Well, Ball State provides, of course, we provide excellent residence halls, very modern residence halls, dormitories for our students. Each room has a bed, a dresser, a desk, a chair, a closet, bookshelves, and the like. So you have pretty much everything that you will need to be comfortable. Our common areas, many of them have televisions, recreational facilities, study areas. Some residence halls have shared kitchens, which are very popular. But these residence halls are more than just a place to sleep. They are it's an excellent social environment. Many of our students congregate, socialize, get together in the residence halls. And these are perfect settings for our international students to meet domestic American students and to practice English if you're in the Intensive English Institute. We also realized that some of our students come to us and they have children or they're married, and we provide a very welcoming atmosphere for our students that have families and students that are married. We offer apartments that are available for you, students that are married and students that have children. We do advise and prefer for our first-time freshman students to stay on campus in one of these residence halls, because it really creates the ideal university experience for you, the learning environment, and helps you adjust to your life in the United States and the new academic environment that you'll be thriving in. If you are over 21, or if you do come to us with over 24 hours of transfer credit, you do have the ability to rent a private apartment or a private house off campus. We kindly ask you to make those arrangements after you arrive and we have the chance to welcome you. So what will happen after you are admitted to Ball State, and we do have a chance to welcome you to Muncie and to the university community? Well, you'll participate in our fantastic orientation program. It's about a week long, and it's designed to help you adjust to your new life at Ball State and get familiar with the new culture that you'll be living in. The orientation includes opportunities to meet students from perhaps your own country and other countries, also our domestic, our American students. It will include an English placement test for students who need to take the English language classes at the Intensive English Institute. You'll have a chance to meet with academic advisors and faculty, and you'll have information sessions on American culture.
Okay, one of the other great programs that you would learn about at orientation and learning about here is our Friendship Family Program. We understand that this may be the first time that you're leaving home and coming to a completely different culture, and we want to help you. So with that, with the Friendship Family Program, we work to pair you up with a member of the community, and basically they are there to help be your support or your family here. So they will, these are members of the community that really like to get to know new students and get to help students grow as people. So you would get a chance to fill out a questionnaire and be matched with a community member, and then they would do things like maybe you go out to dinner with them every week, or they show you around Muncie, show you things that are going on in the community. So it's a very popular program with our undergraduate students.
Yeah, we've seen that in many cases, the friendships that are made between community members and international students continue on even after our students graduate and leave Ball State University. We've even heard of our Friendship Family members here in the United States, our Muncie residents, traveling overseas to visit former students in their own home countries. So it's a very exciting program. We'd like to conclude our presentation, our broad overview of Ball State University. We hope that it's been informative and that you're excited about looking into more of our top-notch programs here. Again, we encourage you to reach out to us. You can find us on the Always On chat every Monday through Friday. Also, of course, we're available through email. If you have a specific question, we're happy to email you. Now, for the remainder of the time that we have together today, we would like to open the session to your questions about Ball State, and feel free to ask us anything about the programs that we have here, about the local community, about what the weather is like. We are here to help and assist you.
It looks like we have a question about conditional admission. To explain what is conditional admission, or the process of.
Can answer that. Conditional admission is when you're admitted when you don't have the English proficiency of a TOEFL score of 79 or an IELTS of 6.5. You're admitted to a program with the condition that you will take the English classes and finish those and then go directly into your program.
So that means that our students that might not have a high enough TOEFL score or IELTS score, they won't be slowed down. They're still able to come and we're able to welcome them to Ball State and prepare for your academic study by studying in the Intensive English Institute. I can't highlight the Intensive English Institute's programs enough. It really is an excellent training vehicle. We've seen that many of our students are very successful after completing the program. Mm-hmm. Do we have another question?
Yes, another question is, what are the requirements for undergraduate students?
You would need a GPA of a 2.0 and a 4.0 scale for your high school transcripts and fill out an application. And we just need you to email the transcripts to us and fill out the application online.
Thank you, Susan.
You're welcome.
Again, feel free to keep these questions coming. We're happy to address them. No question is too big. No question is too small.
We have another question. How do I get an I-20?
Okay, that's an excellent question. So The majority of our students arrive to Ball State after obtaining an F1 student visa. And in order to do that, you would need to receive an I-20 certificate of eligibility from Ball State. So there are a few requirements that you'll need to satisfy before receiving your I-20. First and foremost, most importantly, you'll need to be admitted to the university. So what you'll need to do is apply to the university, be admitted to the university, while at the same time, we do kindly ask that you provide us a copy of your passport. We want to make sure that when we make this I-20 for you, that we have your name spelled exactly as it is in your passport. And also, the final requirement, every international student needs to document your finances in the form of a bank statement that demonstrates that you have enough resources, enough financial resources to study at the university for a one-year period. These are guidelines set forth by the U.S. government. After those requirements are fulfilled, after you've been admitted to the university, you've provided us a passport and a bank statement that demonstrates that you have sufficient funds to study at the university, we're able to send you an I-20. We will do so using an express courier service. You'll receive an email with a tracking number so you can view exactly where that packet is from the time that it leaves Muncie to the time that it arrives safely at your home or your apartment.
We have one more question about different living spaces on campus. Where will the student live?
Okay, Joshua, would you like to?
Well, as we said, we have a large variety of residence halls at Ball State. I believe we have 9 different residence hall complexes, not just individual units. And the complexes range in size from having a few hundred students to having a few thousand students in them. So it really depends on what you would like as part of your education. When you would arrive at orientation, that would be when you would arrange your residence hall plans. And so then you would get a chance to kind of see what options we have. Again, you could always check College Week Live for information and check our website for information. Our residence halls vary greatly. We have some residence halls where each room has a private bathroom and you only have one roommate, and then you have some where you might have 2 or 3 roommates in a room and a group bathroom. It just depends. There's a lot of variety, and it's what works best for you.
And another question we have is, do we have to stay on campus at Ball State?
Okay. Well, as John said earlier, we recommend and we really like students to at least spend their first year living on campus to be a part of the community at Ball State and get the true college experience. But with that being said, there are exceptions to that rule. If you are 21 or older, or you have over 24 credit hours of college study that's transferable to Ball State, then you do have the ability to look and stay at an off-campus apartment.
Yeah, there are several apartments that are available and houses that are available for rent in the Muncie community. I'll take a brief opportunity to explain a little bit more about the Muncie community and about what we have to offer here in what's known as America's hometown. So we are home to a very vibrant downtown, a very vibrant culture. During the spring, summer, and fall, you will find a wonderful farmers market, which is located close to the university, where local farmers will bring in their fresh fruits and vegetables and different crafts. There is a very popular entertainment district called the Village, which is very close to the university. We also have a very vibrant downtown as well. We have programs called an Arts Walk, where local artists will take pieces from their galleries and display it outside. There is a film series, a series of festivals in the Muncie community. It's a perfect blend of a wonderful college atmosphere and a wonderful community atmosphere. Several wonderful dining establishments. If you're looking for a taste of home, we do offer several international restaurants. We have a South Asian restaurant that has food from Pakistan, from India, from Bangladesh, from Nepal. We have Japanese restaurants. We have Korean restaurants. We have a Syrian restaurant that has a full halal menu. We have Chinese restaurants. So if you are looking for that taste of home, you can find it here. Also, many of our international students comment on the safety that they feel when they're here at the university. It's a very warm, welcoming environment, a low crime rate, and our university police officers are very friendly. You'll have a chance to interact with them while you come and participate in our orientation program. I'll also ask my colleague Joshua to comment on our Muncie's wonderful public transportation system.
Yes, we are very lucky here in Muncie to have an outstanding transportation system. The NITS bus system in Muncie is a system that runs 6 days a week, and with that bus system, you are able to travel anywhere you'd like in the city. And as a great benefit to Ball State, all students get to use this for free. So by choosing Ball State, you do not have to worry about having your own transportation to get around town, to get to the store, to go to the theater, or go out to dinner. You will be able to ride the bus there for free.
Absolutely, and these buses can take you to one of the numerous restaurants, to the downtown financial district, the shopping district. Muncie has its own shopping mall, which is very popular with our international students, and we do have buses that can take you to Indianapolis for the day, for the weekend, as well as Chicago.
We have a question about minimum required TOEFL scores. They would like to know what the minimum required score is for TOEFL.
Okay,
79 for the TOEFL and 6.5 for the IELTS.
But again, if you don't have a high enough TOEFL score to begin your academic program immediately, we do offer conditional admission. So this essentially means that you will be admitted into your academic program, but you'll have the opportunity to study in the Intensive English Institute. After you complete the English Institute, you'll be able to start attending your academic classes.
We just got another question about scholarships. What about international student scholarships?
Wonderful, Joshua.
Well, currently, as I said, if you check College Week Live, you'll see a list of, currently I think there's 44 scholarships listed there that are open to international students. Along with that, we should be adding more. I would check in a few weeks. Again, there should be an additional amount on there. The scholarships range in value of award from $200 up to over $10,000. And there are many that are open to a variety of majors, and then there's several that are very major specific. So you'll want to look at that list and see if the major you're interested in may have a scholarship specifically dedicated to it.
Wonderful. And remember, as you investigate, as you research these scholarship opportunities and you find one that you would like to learn more about, please feel free to contact us directly. Again, you can reach us every Monday through Friday on the Always On chat, or we're also available by email. Thank you for your question.
And we had another question about financial support, and I think you answered that through the scholarships.
Sure, absolutely. So we do encourage you to take a look at the many resources that we have both on College Week Live and our Ball State International webpage. And when you do have questions about these scholarship opportunities, please feel free to contact us. Remember, no question is too small, no question is too large. Okay, we are here to help.
And we just had a question come in regarding should the student take the SAT? They mentioned that they are an IGCSE student.
Wonderful, wonderful. So the SAT and ACT scores, these test scores, they are not required for your admission to Ball State University. So don't worry about registering and taking the SAT or the ACT. These tests are usually fielded by American students, so students that are citizens of the United States. Those are admission criteria for those students, but for our wonderful international students, it's not necessary. So please don't be concerned with taking the SAT or the ACT. They are not needed for you to come and be our guests at Ball State.
Have another question that asks, what is there to do on campus?
Okay, as we mentioned before in the presentation, we have a very active campus community. We have our University Programming Board, which is a student-led board that comes up with activities that occur throughout the year, not just through the academic year, but also through the summer. Through the academic year, as we said, every Saturday night there's an event at our Student Center that is free for students, and you also are able to bring guests with you, and they vary in theme and activity. And then along with that, there are trips that they go on, weekend excursions through our Outdoor Pursuit Center, where you can go hiking for a weekend or whitewater rafting. On campus, you will also find we have several lecture series that are free for students. And we have our Emmons Auditorium that brings in traveling large productions and and musicians in, and also our student theaters that always have great performances.
And we have another question about how many A levels are required for international students.
That is something that would be evaluated after you apply. We have evaluators in-house that would evaluate your transcripts as we receive them.
And what is the process for admissions? Like, how do they get started?
You would go online to bsu.edu and /international and apply, fill out the undergraduate, if you're undergraduate application, and email your transcripts in to the email address that's on there or attach it to the application.
We have another question that just came in about admission criteria. What are some of the criteria for admission to Ball State?
Wonderful.
Is that for undergraduate? For undergraduate, it would be a 2.0 out of a 4.0 GPA, and an online application is the basics what you would need to apply for undergraduate.
So we do encourage you to look at the abundant resources that we have available on our website. They're very user-friendly, they're easy to use, and they will list all of the admission requirements for each particular program. It's very well designed, it's very well mapped out, and as you work through this admission process, we are here to help. We want to offer the best customer service and support to help guide you through this application process, so we can meet you in person and welcome you to Ball State. Become part of our Ball State family.
And a follow-up comment was for undergraduate and for graduate for the admission processes.
For the graduate level is going to be a little more complicated. The basic GPA is a 2.75 out of a 4.0, but every program has their own requirements, and you will need to submit a TOEFL or an IELTS for graduate, but some programs do offer conditional admission where you don't need to have the 79 or the 6.5, and some don't. All of that information is on our website. You can check all the programs and all their qualifications.
So in other words, it's program specific.
Yes.
And had one more question about how much do scholarships pay, but we've kind of covered that with.
Yeah, again, I could just state that the scholarships range in value of award. If you check College Week Live on the listing, you'll see the awards that we know. Several of them, it varies on the year, but the range of awards is as little as $200 one time to as much as over $10,000 for 4 years. So it's just a wide variety.
We had a question, a student would like to know, can they live with a family here on campus?
That's a very good question. Currently, the university does not officially sponsor any sort of homestay program. Some programs will place international students with members of the local community. We strongly encourage our students to stay on campus, to be part of the campus culture, and the campus community. And we really encourage interaction through our Friendship Family program. And again, this program matches our international students up with members of the local community, and they have plenty of opportunities to interact socially, have dinners together, pursue recreational opportunities. It's really a wonderful forum to interact with members of the local community. Mm-hmm.
We had a question about orientation, international student orientation, and can you walk them through the process of what they can expect?
Sure, absolutely. And please stay tuned. We will have additional webinars for those students that have been admitted to the university. We want to guide you here from your communities, from your hometown, safely to us. But we do offer very, very valuable services for our international students. So, for example, we provide an airport pickup service. So we will be there in Indianapolis, Indiana, to meet you once you step off that plane. Once you arrive to us safely from your home country, we'll take you to the university. We'll take you to your residence hall. You'll have the ability to check in, to get comfortable, and our orientation is designed to help prepare you to be a successful student and to inform you of all of the wonderful opportunities that are here at the university. We want to show you exactly what we have to offer. Mm-hmm. Also mention that all of our international students carry a very good health insurance policy that you'll be enrolled in once you arrive to the university. You'll have access to a health clinic that is available on campus with expert doctors and nurses. And the university is also adjacent to the Ball Memorial Hospital, which is one of the best hospitals in East Central Indiana. It's right next to campus, so your medical needs will be well attended to while you're here at the university. Mm-hmm. So, do we have any more questions? I think we might have time for one more question. Do you have anything? Okay, well, this concludes the first in a number of webinar series that we're hosting. We do hope that it's been informative and that you're excited about joining the Ball State family. If at any time you do have questions, feel free to reach out to us. We would like to welcome you to explore our website, explore speaking with us directly on College Week Live. We're here to help you, and stay tuned for more and additionally insightful webinar series. So thank you very much.